Hi there. Today is the first day of the first month, so it's time to go out into the garden and find out what we need to do and what's working and what isn't. It's Alexandra from the Middlesized Garden, bringing you ideas that will really work in your garden. So join us for the first of the month in the garden. Today it's the 1st of January. This is Lottie the Lurcher in the parterre, which is just outside the back door, and I like all the structure of the topiary and the lavender in winter. It does give us something to look at. Now Lottie is now on the back lawn, which probably does need some attention. Now we're into the vegetable patch. Now it looks very weedy, but actually this is mainly self-seeded coriander and rocket, and I watched an excellent video from Charles Dowding of No Dig, and he was talking about growing coriander and dill, and I said, well, I've got lots of coriander that's self-seeded, and he said self-seeded is fine, but thin it out really hard. So I'm not just weeding here, I'm actually thinning out the coriander so that it'll grow more strongly. Oh, Lottie has discovered a glove which clearly needs killing. Now the weeds in the main bed, a lot of them are plants I love, but they've too have self-seeded and they're just choking it up. There's lots of snowdrops that should come up here, but they just won't unless I get rid of the lamium and the scissorinchian. The scissorinchian has got that sharp leaves, and it has actually got a lovely creamy flower and a lot of structure in the summer. But the lamium, which is the slightly stripy leaf, is something I plant for ground cover under shade and which travels too far. Now Lottie is at the moment inspecting some Euphorbia wolfenii, which will have wonderful bright green flowers with the bulbs later on, but I think it's just spread a bit too much, so I think I'll probably have to take that out. Oh, that glove is still not dead. Oh dearie, dearie me. Now the best thing in the garden in January is this crabapple. It's still holding its fruits, and if you're looking for a small tree to add to your garden, you really can't do better than crabapple. Choose one that holds its fruit, like this Malus Gorgeous, and in spring crabapple also gives wonderful display, like this Malus hupehensis in front of our front door, which is just gorgeous. So that is my best tip. And here we're back in the parterre, and the pots have got grasses in them. It's Panicum, Shenandoah, and actually these have been in for 2 years, so I think they're great. You can find the names of the crabapple varieties and the grass in the description below, and there's also a link to Charles Dowding's video on growing coriander and dill. And let me know what the main challenge is in your garden in January, and of course come back to see what's changed in the Middlesized Garden in February. If you subscribe to the Middlesized Garden, you'll get Gardening Insider interviews, inspiration from other private middle-sized gardens, and garden ideas that will work in your garden. So see you soon, I hope. Thanks, bye.